Come here.
Come on, man. Put it down.
Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans.
Man. Fuck.
As their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Oh. That was touchdown.
Ready? 5-9.
Oh, that was touchdown.
Over.
Play action. Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Able to fight through one tackle. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, it's deep. Oh, it's deep. Oh, it's deep. Oh.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
That's good. Man, man, I'm fucking up, bro.
Here's Breeze to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Breeze's throw on target to Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. First and 10 right at the 20. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the all-pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Again has it complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Throwing now is Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Fuck, can't stop it.
Lutz with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 27.
I got you.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. He'll have a first down past the 40 and finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Here we go.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside.
Let's
Not
go.
in this case.
Straight to the house, Rhodes. I need this, Rhodes.
Here we go. 120. 65. Recon, 152 fighter. 11. Hey, Haywood.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 23 yards for the touchdown. As his guys are on board here in this first quarter. Goal able to tack on the extra point.
You make those
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Jesus Christ. My God.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
Should have just went for
I would
it.
think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Coming left is Kamara. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart. From just shy of midfield, Breeze, and brought in by the tight end Cook. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Hit.
7-7, our score after one.
That's crazy. That's so crazy, man. That's crazy. That's really, really crazy.
Let's go.
Why you gonna whoop like that, man?
Y'all waiting. 50 seconds, come on. We ain't giving up nothing to
Breeze now on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cook. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Breeze now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's first and 10.
Man.
On play action, it's Breeze. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
Big ass first down. Ah!
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Trying the left side with Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down.
I'm not shouldn't have called that run. I wasn't even feeling it.
Here we go with Kamara. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. Over on down.
21.
Now Mostert. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Well, he can be a load to handle off the edge, and he can do it against the pass. Sure, he can do it against the run like he did there.
And you mentioned a load. How about having to adjust to his speed as well? Because not only does he bring some pop, he brings some dash as well. A nice play on that situation.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. A big play there on the catch and run. 88 yards. This is something that we know that they like to do, incorporating him out of the backfield into their passing attack.
And it's not just a check down option either. This is a full part of their offense, and they rely on the fact that they can get the ball in his hands.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
55. Hey, let's go. 51.
There's Garoppolo to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
That's crazy.
Ready?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now Breeze. This is caught by Gill. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill.
That's caught inside the 20. New Orleans. Traquan Smith, 63 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. That was a nice little setup there off play action for the long touchdown pass.
Yeah, I've got to tell you, it brings back bad memories for a guy like me as a former defensive back, because in a playbook I knew a long time ago, we described that play pattern as draw pass 9 go, meaning fly pattern after the play action pass, try and hit him for the deep ball, and boy, were they successful on that one. So tough because his speed is so great. You've got to make sure you don't miss any cues or keys in order to try and keep up with him.
Draw pass 9 go. That's still a nightmare to this day.
Yeah, I still wake up in the middle of the night and feel the guy going past me.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! 12, fellas, here we go.
2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember,
the Niners get there and bring him down. D Ford, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Another try after the first down sack. Breeze. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Akello Witherspoon, really good coverage from the Colorado man, getting a hand in on it. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
On the return is Pettis.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. 54. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Check 52. Check 37. Check 37. Hey, gun. 11.
Here's Mostert. And an alley to run. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Breeze now to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here comes Pettis on the return. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Mostert. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
13. Hey, team 6.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Let's go. Ready. 95-56. 95-56.
At the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Here we go again. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Hey, easy.
54.
Mike's 54. Hey, easy. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
5-9. 5-9. Good kill. Move.
From the 25 on second down, Breeze. And this is Cook with the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Here we go. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
This is Mostert. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Credit the tackle to DJ Swearinger.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6.
Let's get off the field. Hey, box truck, box truck. 54. I got you.
Now Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown pass number 4 of the afternoon for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper,
yes,
right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big play ability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
Ready.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
I'm coming after you. Rush in. Rush in. Here we go. Hey, easy. 57.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Hey, easy.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
50.
The 10th carry for Kamara. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Now Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first. Throwing on first down is Breeze. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. 22 yards there, a first down. Breeze now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's first and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Pick the edge. Come.
On the counter, here's Kamara. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Breeze going to go on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 23 yards on the play. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. Here we go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And Sanders has got it complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. On 1st down, Garoppolo. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Here we go.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
47 to Mike, boy, 47. Check, 42. Hey, gun.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, 33 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Next the score, Niners 31, Saints 20. Robbie Gould to kick off 4 sets.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches?
And got his man complete. 33 yards that time. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. To throw, it's Breeze. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. D4. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
12. Ringer, guys. Fight. Hey, exit. Get in the weight room.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
10 yards on the pick up there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Breeze now. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, 62 yards, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. This will be taken short. Able to slither by. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he stopped immediately there. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's where this crowd can really help make things difficult. It's 3rd and 3.
Wait. Here we go. Check. Hot. Check 20.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert.
Back.
Room here to run. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, 61 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Saints, 27.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. D Ford picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On the ground, Kamara. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And into the end zone.
Good game, bro.
Pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. 3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Nick Bosa getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. To try again after the sack. Breeze, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. Another try after the first down sack. Breeze. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in.
That's a really fine play there, because anytime you see a comeback route, that means you cannot just stay in one spot and make a play on the ball. You've got to move your feet and move with the receiver, and that's exactly what he did.
On third and long, it's Breeze. Nick Bosa, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Returnable here from the 38. 12 yards on the return that time. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Check Mike 54. Mike 50, man.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Deep ball for good. It's caught at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I feel like they about to go to sleep. I guess you rocking to sleep,
and I really don't want to, because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is madness. This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings.
Exactly. They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. The virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
So we had action to the very end of this one. The score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end. And, you know, some coaches preach that and tell their teams, that's what I want all the time. And they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.